So I came out to Vegas by myself for this video that I had planned, and it didn't work. So now I'm stuck here by myself. But I guess it makes for a good story, so let me tell you guys what the fuck happened. So yesterday I woke up from a nap, and it was like 3 p.m. I was laying in bed, and I checked Instagram, and I seen on my friend's story that they were going to Vegas. And I remember that they had actually invited me, but I just forgot to tell them that I was down. But I did want to go, so I thought, okay, what if I just drive out myself, and I meet them there, like I surprised them. I did it when they went to Arizona, I booked a flight, I went out, surprised them, it all went smooth. So I thought, okay, Vegas can't be that hard. So I booked a hotel, packed some clothes, fed my hamster, made an iced vanilla latte, and set out on my journey to go surprise my friends. But then I show up to my first hotel at like 1 in the morning and I see this. Bro, what the fuck? Bro, I was laying right there watching my boy Max's video and I just glance up and see a fucking cockroach crawling across the ceiling. I'm fucking out, bro. Bro, I need to grab my clothes, but that's right under the cockroach. I don't want it to fucking follow me, bro. I checked out of the hotel and they did give me a refund, but I just didn't know what to do because it was like 2 in the morning and it seemed like every hotel was booked. So I was thinking about sleeping in my car. That way I could just wake up and go directly to surprise them. But I didn't even know if that was gonna work because I looked at their Instagram story and saw that they were up 3 hours north camping in Tanapa. I didn't even know they were fucking going there. They told me they were gonna be in Vegas. So I was just like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, what's gonna happen? I was stressing because when I do these surprise videos, I like them to go smoothly, and anybody involved, I don't want them to have any suspicion that I'm coming. But like, none of that shit matters if the surprise itself doesn't happen. So I was like, okay, what the fuck, is this video gonna happen or not? And at that point I was like, okay, I just gotta find somewhere to sleep and then wait for one of my friends to post that they're in Las Vegas and then go find them. Hopefully they'll be skating or something. But I was out there trying to sleep in my car and I realized it's Las Vegas in the middle of the summer. It's hot as fuck, bro. I was only laying in the car for like 20 minutes, but I was like, bro, I can't do this shit. I'm sweating. I'm not gonna be able to get to sleep. But that's when I checked Snapchat and I was looking at the map to see if anybody else that I knew was in Vegas, and my cousin Grant was like 2 blocks away. Like, what are the fucking odds? So I shoot him a text and eventually he replied and he let me sleep at their hotel. But then I woke up in the morning and saw that all my friends went back to Cali. They were in fucking Mammoth and they were definitely not coming back to Vegas like I thought they were. So the whole plan just kind of went to shit and I basically came out here for nothing. I'm pretty sure this is like the first time I've filmed one of these surprise videos and it didn't work at all. But that's why I'm posting it here to the second channel, just to kind of give you guys some honest content, like the reality of it, I guess. Guys, I just recently got something crazy, like game changing. Not the microphone. I did get a new mic, but something even crazier. I got a Keurig to start making my own iced coffees. I even got plastic cups with lids, so when I leave my house, I feel like I just left a coffee shop. That sounds so fucking stupid, but I spend a lot of money on drinks, bro. And like I've told you guys before, I've never really been much of a coffee drinker. Like when I go to Starbucks and shit, I'll get like a Frappuccino or a refresher. But when I do get coffee, it's always an iced vanilla latte. So now that I can make it myself, fuck, like game over, bro. Except when I want like a strawberry acai usually. But that's not the point of this video. Today, I'm gonna show you guys and talk to you about something that I noticed recently that's just kind of weird. Now on this channel, I've done a handful of videos where I react to my old videos and I just kind of cringe because of how bad I was at making YouTube videos or how awkward I was as a person. But now it's getting to the point where I'm watching my videos from like 2020, just 2 years ago, and it's like, it's not even me. I'll show you guys what I mean in a minute, but it wasn't like all of my videos back then. It was only like a handful and sometimes only a specific part of a video. But I'm mainly talking about the way I was talking to the camera, which is something that I've always struggled with, and to this day it's weird, like sitting in my office talking to just an inanimate object. It's something that people don't talk about enough, bro. Like if you haven't tried it, go just sit in your room by yourself or go in your backyard, take your phone and try just like pressing record and talking naturally. Like it's fucking weird. I've been doing this shit half my life and I still have to do like multiple takes and I stutter over my words, but it's like mainly when I'm by myself. When I'm mic'd up and I have a filmer, it's like all natural because I'm just like talking to the filmer. But let me show you guys the first example of me talking like unnaturally. First things first, before the video actually starts, I am not rich, like not even close. I just have to point that out because some people are gonna see the thumbnail and they're gonna go straight to the comments without actually watching the video, just thinking I'm some rich little kid. But I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, all the money that you saw on the thumbnail is fake. I've never held this. Do you guys see what I mean? Like, can you guys see it too, or am I just overanalyzing it because it's me? Like the way I think about it is like, I wouldn't just talk to my friend like this, you know? Like I have that YouTube cadence, which is normal, but I'm being very like over the top and exaggerating my excitement, if that makes sense. Unless I was just really fucking happy that day. But there's a lot of examples that I'm gonna show you guys of me doing this where I'm talking very like almost fake, like it's just not authentic. Like I'm like this, I'm like this. First things first, before this video starts, I am not like, I'm talking like that. Literally, that's how I fucking sound. And it's funny because I used to kind of like cap on people and make fun of people who would start their videos like that and have that like put on like a persona for YouTube. I'm gonna do my intro. Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Imagine. But here I am doing the same fucking thing pretty much. And I wasn't aware that I was doing this. I just thought like, okay, the camera's on. Let me like, you know, pump up the energy. But normally I'd be like, all right, guys, first things first, before this video starts, you know, I'm not, you know, like talking normal, like a normal cadence, a normal tone. But I'm like borderline yelling at the fucking camera in my car by myself. That's why I probably have the door open, because I'm fucking yelling and hurting my eardrums. I'm gonna skip forward a little in the video to show you guys a better example. Around this time is when Active Ride Shop closed its doors and I lost my job. Even though I wasn't working a lot of hours, I still needed that extra money, so I quickly applied to a handful of new places. Part of me right now wants to call this like me being fake back then, but I know I wasn't doing it on purpose. If anything, it was probably more of a subconscious thing where I knew in the back of my head like, oh, I watch other YouTubers and they have this many subscribers and they have high energy in all their videos, this and that, and this is the way to talk to a camera. But like, it just, like when I'm watching it now, it just comes off as not authentic. There were times where I had real energy and I was hyped up, you know, maybe friends were around and something's happening, but if I'm just sitting alone in my room or in my car, like why the fuck am I yelling? I don't know. I'm gonna put on another one, but it all just comes down to being yourself, which is really fucking hard when it's just you and the camera. This next video is a better example because my older brother steps in, but you guys are gonna be able to hear the difference like very clearly. I'm in my car by myself talking to the camera, doing my little intro for my brother, and then right when he gets in the car, I start talking completely different because now I'm no longer talking to the camera, I'm talking to him. So something that a lot of you guys probably didn't know is that I have an older brother. He's been in a couple of my videos for like a few seconds, but I've never actually introduced him to you guys. You guys will definitely see some resemblance, but it's just funny because he's like the exact opposite of me in most ways. But I'm gonna go ahead and bring him in now and ask him a few questions for you guys. What's up? This is my brother, technically half brother, right? But we don't call each other half brother. We have the same mom. This is kind of weird to be doing this on camera, like showing you guys, like watching my old videos and like analyzing how I'm speaking and shit. But it's the truth, bro. The behind the scenes of being a YouTuber, bro, is fucking weird. Before this video starts, if you guys are not already subscribed, make sure you go down there and hit that button because I'm super close to 100,000. I'm like 2,000 away. But don't do it just because I'm telling you guys to. This is like the ultimate, like stereotypical YouTuber intro, bro. Like I'm not saying I'm not gonna like tell you guys to subscribe anymore, but like starting the video by saying that and you know like go down and hit that button, like that's such like a YouTuber thing. Like it's clear that I was like subconsciously like trying to be other creators. At least I wasn't yelling. But that also could be because I was in my room and I live with my parents, so I wasn't trying to have them hear my fucking loud ass YouTube bars. So I finally got my hands on a board and I made sure that it was the cheapest one I could possibly find. This is just another example of me being in my car by myself, way too fucking excited. So I finally got my hands on the cheapest board I could find. Like, bro, my eyeballs are like almost popping out of my fucking head. There's no way I was that excited about a fucking rainbow skateboard. You know, it's a good thing to look back at your videos and kind of cringe as a creator because it means you're improving. But this specific situation, like, I don't know how to feel because this was like around the time where my channel was growing its fastest. Like 359,000 views on this video, but here I am watching it 2 years later and it like doesn't even seem like me. And like I'm genuinely confused why it was only certain parts of the videos because I'm going to show you guys an even older video from the previous year and I'm talking normal. Okay, no, this is actually the same year. This is in 2020, but earlier in the beginning of the year. But I'm like way more chill in this video. And I just completely smashed my tailbone. So I do feel kind of crippled right now, but I've still been trying to skate and I know it doesn't look like it, but I have been trying my best to be careful because of these annoying little injuries. And of course, I have still been posting a little bit on my Instagram. So if you guys aren't already following me, make sure to go follow me at Bryan.Arnett. See, this one's not even that bad. Like I'm talking normal. Like I could watch this, but the other ones where I'm being like very over the top is just like, it's hard to watch. So I didn't get sponsored by them, but that's way better than nothing. It was super generous of them. So we're off to a good start. And then the board company that replied to me was Enjoy. I just said sponsor me and they straight up just said no thanks. What the fuck? Okay, but yeah, this was January of 2020, and then the other video, the Walmart board video where I'm yelling in the car, that was only 4 months later in May. So I don't exactly know why this was such an inconsistent problem, but I'm just glad it wasn't all of my videos that I was yelling in because that'd be fucking embarrassing to watch like in 5 years. I'm not too worried about this. I'm not gonna go back and start deleting videos. Like it's not that serious. It's a pretty common thing for YouTubers to, you know, test out different energies and tones of their voice, you know, really trying to find their voice. But I just think it's kind of funny because I wasn't even like experimenting in these videos. Like I wasn't even fucking aware that I was talking like that half the time. But yeah, like I said, if you've never tried it before, like if you don't make YouTube videos, take your phone or a camera, go lock yourself in your bedroom for like 10 minutes and just try talking to it, saying normal sentences like you would a friend. It's fucking weird, bro. It takes a while to like figure yourself out on YouTube.